So this is Bill Teeney, the president of the UKBFF. Tell us about the shows this year, Bill. Fantastic shows with FitCon and the show in Liverpool.
Well, in the past 4 shows that we've had, there's been 586 competitors. This is before this one, so probably going to be nearly 700 competitors.
How many qualifiers we got this year?
22.
And how many did we have like 20 years ago?
About 5 or 6.
Oh, so it just goes to show. Just goes to show how much the UKBFF has gone forward.
Yeah. The UKBFF at the moment couldn't be any better. Very busy. There's a lot of competitors. At the moment, there's the European Championships that we go to on Tuesday, and there's 20 athletes going. Normally, we never had any. At the Arnold last year, there's 120. So
from 20 years ago, well, say 25 years ago, at that time, how many competitors would take abroad in that year that you can think of?
Maybe 5 or 6.
Right.
That was all. So there's a big improvement.
So for just one show, you've got over 20 competitors from England going over to another championship.
From the UK.
The UK? Yeah. Wow. Unbelievable.
Yep.
So your highlights this year so far? Competitors that stood out?
FitCon was a highlight. It was a very good show. Very successful. It's going to get better and better.
Any competitors stand out so far that you've looked at? Do you think, well, he's going to go on to achieve more? Like we've had Flex Lewis.
All of the competitors are good, so we just embrace all what we do with the competitors. We just hope that they live their dream, and that's what we're there for.
Well, no, it is amazing because, I mean, I started off the UK or the EFBB in end days in the early 90s, and there used to be a pre-judge in the evening. Now it's all one show. You're filling the seats up, the fantastic venues, the British Championships. It just shows you how well the UKBFF has gone up from the days of the EFBB.
Well, things are changing all the time, Eric. We're progressing with the men's physique, the bikini. It was the IFBB's idea of the bikini and the men's physique. A lot of people were saying, no, it's not bodybuilding. But everyone's a bodybuilder. Everyone that trains in the gym is a bodybuilder. They train with different degrees, so the UK and the IFBB is there for the athletes. So that's why it's doing so well.
So I remember the first new class that came in was the Classic many years ago. And people going, oh, I don't know. And now it's a fantastic class. It's in the Olympia.
Yeah, that's going to get better and better because that's something that the IFBB are very proud of.
What about the new wellness class? Tell me a little bit about that.
The new wellness class was devised simply because in Brazil they've always traditionally had this category. It's a category for the ladies that aren't that slim as such. It's a natural ability for some ladies to be a little bit bigger than the others, so this is the idea behind it. It's still the same rules and regulations as bikini, but just a little bit bigger.
You think any more new classes will be coming out this year?
Yes, there is a new class called Games Classic, which is a little bit less body weight to height. The idea being is that it's going to be in the World Games, the European Games, so it's more aimed at the classic bodybuilding, but just with a little bit less body weight.
Okay, so the people that couldn't quite make the classics before, this would be a welcome class for them.
Yeah. Well, they could do both, in actual fact, if they can make the category.
Yeah, make the height and weight ratio.
Yeah, that's
of course.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Cheers, Bill. Thank you. Okay, joining me now is the promoter of today's show at Warrington, Kerry Kays, Mr. Bodybuilding. How did you start bodybuilding with these shows, Kerry?
Well, I competed here for 3 Northwest and 2 British. Probably a lot of people don't know that the British used to be held here.
Warrington too, yes.
Yeah, Warrington. So I've competed here 5 times, and I think this is my 28th or 29th year promoting it. So I've been involved with this theatre for probably 34 years or so.
What keeps you promoting these shows all the time?
Oh, we all love sport, don't we? And at our age, where I'm no longer involved as an athlete, I like to be involved as a promoter. A lot of people, again, don't know, but on this stage, Pa Hall, I've had Phil Heath, Marcus Rue, Chris Cormier, Dexter Jackson, I think Kevin Leverone one year. So it's got a tradition.
Also, you're involved in boxing. What's your next project with the boxing?
I'm working with Sam Eggington and Frankie Gavin on the 13th of May in Birmingham, both title fights.
And the Smith brothers you also heavily involved with?
I've worked with the Smith brothers, Macklin, Ricky Hatton, Tony Bellew. I'm very proud to work with Tony Bellew. I've worked with Tony since he was an amateur.
He's a very good prospect, not that prospect, but he's a great fighter.
Absolutely.
We watched him the other day beating David Hay, and then
I was in the corner.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. What's the biggest fight you've enjoyed?
I think probably the Costa Zoo fight, some Vegas fights, but Ricky's best ever performance was at the Excel Centre, Ray Oliveira, without a doubt. And Tony Bellew winning the world title at Goodison Park, that was a privilege to be in the corner there.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very fortunate, Eric, that I'm involved in sport.
And you're still going. There's no stopping you, is there, Kerry?
Still going. I'm 67 now, Eric, so...
You don't look an day older than 66,
well,
you know that.
Then you should have got the Specsavers.
Yeah, where are we? All right, cheers, Kerry. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Eric.